All right, man. It's episode 145 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Your boy Roderick in the building.
Jakari, we here in the building, man.
Man, we are almost to the end of the fucking week.
Yes, sir. Thursday morning.
Thursday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feeling, bro?
I feel good. Lighthearted. I'm in a very good mood. We got a lot of news to talk about, a lot of music to talk about.
Yes, sir.
I'm in a goofy mood. But for what it's worth, we're here.
Oh, God, we here. I'll give y'all the best podcast you done ever heard.
Absolutely. How are you feeling?
Feeling great, man. I always say every week I'm blessed, grateful. I'm just staying in that energy like I like to always say, but
right.
I'm just really feeling good, man. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with, where I'm at in life, where things are looking ahead, you know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed, man, but can't complain about nothing, bro. I'm good.
Was there a conversation we were getting into before, like in pre-pod?
Yeah, just about.
Okay, we're in June. That's what we're talking about.
For
yes,
sure.
I'm glad we're getting back here. Yes,
yes, sir.
We're in June now.
Man, it's crazy.
We're in month 6 out of 12.
Oh my God, bro!
Listeners,
so fast, bro.
I'm glad we got here to listeners. I want to thank all the listeners on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, Pandora, Stitcher, Deezer. Everywhere you're listening, the viewership, YouTube,
yes, sir,
Instagram, Twitter,
yes,
Facebook.
Sir. YouTube been coming in strong, man. We see y'all.
Absolutely.
We see y'all, man. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We see y'all.
All that.
Yes,
but I was saying to the listeners, we've been making a lot of goals as it pertains to the year of 2022.
Yes, sir.
Active goals. And we're 6 months in. And we have no plans of stopping. But since we're halfway through, you still have a little bit of time to secure your first half of year, like your first half of the year goals in the month of June.
Right.
Because once July gets here, it will be the beginning of the second half of 2022.
Yes, sir. And the clock is moving fast, always.
Yeah, you said that if you haven't already been here, if you haven't already checked off some goals, that you're wasting time.
Yeah, man, you have wasted a lot of time. 6 months is a very long time.
Sorry, I had to get this mic right, y'all.
Yeah.
My apologies.
You all good, but no, 6 months is a very long time. So if you haven't accomplished some things that that you want to accomplish, you still have time. You still have time, but you have wasted a lot of time. But
you have a lot of time, though.
I was about to say, let's be positive. Like, you got to put your head down. You got to really write down what you want to do. That's what we was really talking about.
Writing down your goals.
Bro, the power of writing down your goals, seeing it every day.
And saying them every day.
Speaking it, revisiting your goals. So this is what happened with me. This is why we was talking about it. We told y'all last week, at the end of every year, leading up to the new following year, we link up with our group, our friend group.
Yeah, the guys.
The guys, we sit down.
I'm going to start saying the guys like Lil Durk, the guys.
OTF, you feel me? But no, we link up and we write and we talk about our goals, moving for the next year. So I revisited my journal that I used for that meeting. I believe the date was December 15th.
Okay.
2021. But just some of the goals, of course, the podcast, man, it was like, treat this like a business. Not to say that we wasn't already like doing that, but just to really go in and just go hard with it. You know what I'm saying? Give it my all. Like you said, you was like, bro, I'll go broke over this shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're willing to go broke over this shit.
I will.
Damn, am I? No, I'm just playing.
Nah, I will. But one thing that we had talked about that we both had on our list, I know me and you, but I believe the whole group ended up putting on there, but learning how to say no.
Oh my gosh, yes. I talked about how I became, over the course of this year, a no-ass guy. Like, I will say no. There were so many points in time before. I'm sorry, am I cutting you off?
No. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah,
There's so many times and points before 2022 where the guy's group message would just be like, hey, we're going bowling. Does anybody want to yada, yada, yada? Or if a female or a lady friend messages you and, hey, do you want to go do this, this, and that? And I just, yes. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of money that could be exerted into productivity, business, things like that. Right. You got to learn when to do those things and when to say no.
Yeah. And just because you're saying no, that don't make you a bad person. I want to make that clear as well.
It doesn't. You do feel like one, though.
No, of course. And then there may be some animosity just depending on the relationship with whoever the person or persons may be. You may have to talk about it. But in our case, like you just give an example, like with the bros, they'll understand. Like it's you know, everybody got their own lives that they live in. We all trying to achieve something. So, you know, sometimes it's just not going to work out. And we get older, bro. We have more responsibilities and things. Like, we can't just immediately say yes to some things like we could have, you know, a year, 2, 3, 4 years ago, whatever it may be. But the power of saying no, man, I agree with you as well. Like, that does something for yourself. When you are focused and you discipline, that does something for you, bro. That allows you to keep moving forward. Whatever your goal is, if you stay disciplined, it's like working out. You got to keep going to the gym. You want to get strong, you got to keep going, keep chopping at the tree. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. But if you discipline, man, you're going to get to where you want to be.
Your friends, you mentioned your friends' understanding. Companions, they're not going to understand.
Companions like relationship?
Yeah, they're not going to. They're not going to understand.
No, it depends on, you know, how the relationship is, because that's something that you can talk about. But yeah, there's going to be.
It only depends for so long.
Right, bro. There's more times than not, there may be a problem that leads to. But if y'all can get to a certain understanding and understand, like.
Yeah, like I give dick out on Thursdays.
like I don't pod on this day, so that's the day I can be with you. But on this day, I can't be. No, I'm playing. But no, it's just to be serious. Like if you talk about it and y'all come to an agreement, man, that's something that can be worked out. That shouldn't be an issue in my opinion.
Okay. You know, sometimes schedules just get really, really busy.
Yeah, it happens. But shit, that's your work schedule can get busy, and nobody like you working a job. Your work schedule and that can get busy and nobody will say no. You just be like, oh, it's work. So why can't that same energy be applied to when I'm trying to grow my own?
That gets in the way of my shit too.
You feel me? Like, no, that's why I say it should be an understanding, but it's situational. It depends on, you know, who the people are. Shit
Maybe
like
I just have a lot of time going to certain. I'm a type of person that and I'm not saying that these are my personal things. Right. I'm just like throwing things out there.
We just talking.
I'm the type of person that I need enough time to get everything done business-wise and have enough time to myself.
Okay.
Enough. Not just some time. Like, enough.
I feel you.
Then after that, we can get to the extracurriculars, the hanging out, the outside life.
Yeah. Same with me. Like, especially now, bro, just because there's so much going on, everything has to be scheduled.
Everything has to be scheduled. I can't do on the fly shit anymore.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if it's on the fly, like it's just not gonna work for me where I'm at right now.
And we used to do a lot of on the fly things.
Exactly.
A lot of the people that were around still like operate a lot on the fly. I just can't operate that way anymore because my time's taken up now.
Exactly. Like that's why I say like there should be understanding depending on, you know, the relationship or whoever it may be, but. That just comes with age and maturity. And like I mentioned, responsibilities, man, we got way more responsibilities than we did in 2019, 2018, whatever.
2020.
2020, yeah. Even last year, 2021. Like every year it grows. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, just the power of writing down your goals. We do it quarterly. You know what I'm saying? We do it end of the year. We do it all the time. But write your goals down. Revisit it, put it somewhere you can see it every day.
Write them down.
You know what I'm saying? And
say them.
Right. I was going to say, really believe it. Like, really put yourself in those shoes. Like, another thing in pre-production, we was talking about an idea for the podcast that we want to do sometime in the future. But me and you both agree. We was like, we don't know how it's going to come to be, but I've already seen it in my mind.
Yes.
It's already happened. I don't know when or how it's going to happen in real life, but I've already seen it. I've already put myself there.
Yeah. Like, if you know what I'm saying? I was talking to Cari, if you work in the movie theater, but like you're a singer, when people ask you what you do, stop telling people you work at the Cinemark. Like, it's okay. Like, don't make it, I'm not trying to make it seem like you should be ashamed of where you work. Don't be ashamed of anything like that. But if what you want to do is sing and you want to be a singer and that's what you want to do and take it seriously, you got to step into that life from day one. You can't, like, it's not one of those things where you wait until you got the deal or you got your album out, you're rich, you're famous, and then you start calling yourself a singer. You're a singer now.
Right.
You gotta talk that shit now. Shout out Hop, because we had this conversation like before too. Just because you keep a 9 to 5 or you have something else that you do, what it is that you want to get into, you got to speak that into now.
Always.
You got to be that. You got to step into it.
If that's what you want, yes, sir.
I'm a real Potter.
Yeah. Somebody ask you what you do, what you saying?
No, yeah, I'm a podcaster. I'm gonna pull this business card out.
Yes, sir.
Send you straight to the website.
You feel me? Not gonna send you to my 9 to 5.
No, hell yeah, hell no.
Damn.
Why would I send you to these people I work for? I'm gonna send you to this shit.
For me,
I work.
Exactly.
I work out.
Exactly. But yeah, man, so I was just talking about just the power of writing down your goals. Like just write it down, man. The more that you see it, the more it's in front of you. It'll just be easier to achieve. That's just something that we preach. So I just want to,
We've knocked so many goals down just by putting them in front of our face.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So many. It's insane.
But yeah,
after we turn these cameras and mics off, we actually need to knock some more off. But
for sure, man. But yeah, just manifestation. Sometimes that kind of gets exploited a little bit. I see it because it's not wishful thinking. Some people just kind of
like manifesting shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Like you still have to put the work in. You know what I mean? Like people sometimes just use it as like a wishful thinking aspect. Like, oh, I just want to wake up and be successful. Like that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, set your goal, but you still got to put in the work. You got to make a plan to get there. It's not just going to happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of forms of that in different types of ways that people think you can just send it up and not put in any work and it just happened. Even if you pray, like I'm not saying God is not going to press it down and shake it together, run it over and put it like pour it in your lap, but God wants you to put the work in too. Like even in all of it, like it's never just gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
for sure, but yeah, we can move on.
Where were we at before? I'm sorry. Where were we at? Where were we at after this? Sorry.
Yeah, let's talk sports. The finals.
The NBA finals starts today.
Game 1 tonight.
Golden State versus Boston Celtics.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel going into this?
Man, so of course I believe in Golden State. I know they gonna win. I probably say they win in 6. But Boston, I like Boston, man. I like Jason Tatum. I really like Jason Tatum. I would like to see them win, but I just know going up against Golden State, it's gonna be hard. More than likely, you're not gonna win.
They're not gonna win. I like Jason Tatum. I like Jaylen Brown. I like Al Horford. Who else did we just speak? How does every time I speak about it just
Marcus Smart.
The
hometown hero.
Yeah, just slips my mind every single time I think about it. But yeah, Marcus Smart. I like all of them. I'm not a huge fan of Boston, of course. I grew up a Lakers fan, Lakers and Mavs, but I grew up a Lakers fan, so never been a big fan of Boston Celtics, the green and white. Have respect for Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo, those types of guys. Never liked them. Ray Allen, love him. Never liked him. Never.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other people that were there that I just straight up never when I know it was a business decision when Shaq went there, fucking hated it.
Shaq
hated
went everywhere.
Hated it. That was his last spot though. I think that was his last place he went before he retired.
I think you're right.
I didn't like it. I don't like them. But I want to see those guys win. They're not going to beat the Golden State Warriors. Like you said, 6. I see 6 or 7, but I see 6 with a Golden State win.
What you think game 1, how's it going to go?
Golden State win.
Like blowout?
Fair margin win, Golden State. They're going to let these...
More than 10?
Yes. Home court advantage in Oakland or San Francisco, whatever you want to call it, the Bay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. This is going to be a win by a fair margin. They're going to let these niggas know just exactly who the fuck you're playing against. These are veterans that have not only been into the first, second conference finals and finals rounds before. They've been there time and time again. These niggas have never been to the finals. Or have one of those guys scratched or sniffed the finals before? Al Horford.
That's Al Horford. Bro, he's actually the oldest. Like he's played the most seasons without getting to the finals type shit.
Like one of the only players to play so many seasons without going.
Yeah, without going type shit. So yeah, it's first time for damn near everybody on the team, I think.
The Golden State Warriors have so much experience in this. They're so vetted. There's a championship mode. I always say niggas know how to turn on or kick into that. Niggas that never been in there just don't know how to go into that championship mode. And even though this is game one, this is the feel you out game. They're gonna dominate this game.
Yeah, being at home, like you said, in front of their home crowd, you know their crowd is crazy, man. But
we got the first 2 games there.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good series. It's gonna be a dog fight, I believe.
Pure dog fight.
Yeah, Boston not just gonna let up. Golden State's gonna have to win every game. They're gonna have to take it. They're gonna have to earn it.
I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm saying this in a good way. Boston is a very emotional team, and you're gonna see I feel like between Marcus Smart, between Jaylen Brown, you're gonna see a lot of emotion on that court.
Yeah,
I
agree.
And even with the Draymond Greens, the attitudes on this, you're gonna see a lot of emotion.
Yeah,
a lot of back and forth.
Yes, sir.
This is gonna be a very like when Marcus Smart gets in the NBA Finals. That's what I'll say. Like this is why I like Marcus Smart. He's gonna entertain the shit out of you this finals. He's gonna entertain it like you every time he plays.
For sure.
But this is gonna be entertaining watching Marcus Smart in the finals.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. Flower Mound Marcus High School.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma State Cowboys repping the city. But yeah, I agree. There's a lot of heart on both sides, like you said. Draymond brings that for Golden State.
That dog.
And then Marcus Smart is
that emotion,
for Boston. So definitely agree with you on that. But yeah, it's going to be a dog fight, bro. I can't wait to watch. I'm excited. I haven't been this excited for the finals probably since the last time Golden State was there.
I wasn't even this excited until I said this, like, and had this conversation. But like you're saying, yes, well, I'm a Laker fan, so that bubble finals was...
That was live. I ain't gonna lie. It was competitive as hell.
The bubble
was competitive.
I will say it was really different and something we'll never forget. But I really enjoyed the Bubbles season.
Yeah, me too. A lot of people try to like fluke
and say it doesn't count.
Finals, put an asterisk next to it. That's what they say. But like, man, you could do that really for every year. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get hurt. Niggas get suspended for games. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. So if you want to be technical, we could really put an asterisk on a lot of niggas. Wins in the finals, but
yeah, we're not doing that.
Right, know what I'm saying? But the bubble was competitive as hell, bro. I definitely enjoyed it as well. I was rooting for the Lakers, bro. Bron, Kobe had passed away the year we had the pandemic. Like, bro, it was just
literally just a few months prior,
man. Like that shit. And on top of that, during the regular season before COVID hit, the Lakers were like the best team in the league. You feel me?
They were tearing it apart.
Bro, they had just beat Milwaukee.
We had just gotten the tandem of LeBron, AD together.
Y'all had
killing it.
Kuz was still there. It was a couple more niggas I can't think of.
Caruso was in there.
Rondo was there. He was big in the bubble.
Dwight Howard was there.
Howard was there. Yeah, bro. JaVale McGee. Man, just a lot of solid players, bro. A lot of solid players. So yeah, I agree with you as well.
Robert Horry, Rick Fox. No,
hell no.
No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man.
Yeah, excited, bro. Excited.
I think this is gonna be wrapping it up again. A Golden State
in 6.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those veterans show the young guys that, of course, this young Boston team is gonna be back. They're gonna win championships, but not this one.
Yeah.
Not this one. And they'll surprise me if they do. Not that I don't want to see them win. I'd like to see this happen, or I don't want to see the Celtics win. But I'd like to see these guys personally win a championship.
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, Jason Tatum is really one of my favorite young players in the game.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Blue Devil. Always gonna rep for the Blue Devils, you feel me? But yeah, man. We bleed blue.
Hell yeah, Blue Devil fans.
You know what I'm saying?
A Kobe, not spitting image,
protege,
but protege.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good word.
For sure.
Did you see him suit up in Kobe's uniform?
At the before the season started.
Yeah,
it was like a whole concept. Though it wasn't just him; it was other players as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they made a really big deal out of him
because you already know that was they mentor. They Kobe mentored him a little bit before he passed away, and then you seen him in Game 7 against the Heat. You seen the armband, the 2-4 purple armband.
Yeah, I saw it on.
He sent Kobe a text before the game as well. He posted that.
I saw that.
Yeah, bro. So it's cool to see. But yeah, they trying to make him the young protege, the young bean. But bro, if we be honest, like his game.
Why did he post that text?
Yeah, I don't know. But besides that, his game really.
We're gonna go back to it. Too. No, go ahead.
His game mirrors Kobe, bro. If you really look at it, bro, like Jason Tatum is nice as fuck.
Yes, and his game definitely mirrors Kobe.
Yeah.
Why did he post that text?
Just for motivation purposes only, man. That's it.
That's what you think?
Motivational purposes only. You feel me?
Do you know what the text said? He's like, I'm gonna do this today for you.
He sent him a kissing emoji.
Nah, but even if he texts him, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he screenshot the text and post it?
Just for motivation, bro. You feel
For
me?
who needed that?
Him. He did. That wasn't for the
He could
fans.
look at it in his phone.
Yeah, I don't know why he posted, but I'm trying to take up for him. You know me, I'm not with social media shit like that. I wouldn't post something like that. Especially because there's people making a joke out of the situation and things like they photoshopping a reply. Like, yeah, bro, you know, it's funny, but like it's being, bro. Like, come on, y'all, chill out.
Photoshopping a reply,
man. So whatever he said, like, I'm gonna have a good game, and then niggas was like, nigga, Warriors in 4. Yeah, bro, I know it's crazy. You can't put shit like that on the internet, man. They like, yeah, nigga, Warriors finna sweep it.
I was gonna say that this is sick. He shouldn't be doing this for an internet clout look. Mm-hmm. But just based off of what you said, is there anything in your head that says the Golden State Warriors come out here and completely annihilate these Celtics?
Annihilate, like sweeping them 4-0? Nah, bro, Celtics too tough for that to happen. That's why I say it really probably be damn near be 5. But I'm going to just say in 6 just to be modest.
There's no world do you see them getting swept.
Nah, bro. Boston too tough to get swept.
All right. Nah. You see one of them 37 and a quarter Clay nights.
Nah, facts.
Should get different. We get one, like imagine game 1 is a 40 night from Steph, mm-hmm. and we get a 37 one quarter night from Clay the next night. They can wrap this up.
Yeah, that's a wrap, yeah. Clay back. He had a crazy game 5 against us.
Yeah, so I don't talk about it.
Nah, I was about to say, but he's back. He's ready.
But if we send them niggas, I said we send them niggas. Like I'm a Golden State fan. If Golden State sends Boston back to Boston up 2-0, it's scary.
Oh yeah.
They need to win at least one of those here. It's not.
Yeah.
And
they're gonna win. They could win game 3. They need to win game 3 because I feel like they're gonna go down 0-2 as well.
I was gonna say they're gonna win. They need to at least win one because they ain't winning both of those games in Boston. Nah. They coming back here 3-1. Like you pick. You either losing all of them, or you're coming back here 3-1
for game 5. I feel you.
That's morbid.
Hey man, them niggas tough, man. It's their year, bro. Them niggas gonna have. I really believe, you know. Like I said, I like Jason Tatum. I like the Celtics, but also I appreciate greatness. I would like to see Curry, Clay, and Draymond get 4 rings. You know what I'm saying? That this is their 8th trip to the finals in 6 years. The last 6 years, I believe. So yeah, of course, I want to see greatness happen as well. So
and it's just great to see in an era of mixing and moving around so much. These 3 to 4 guys win this many championships together without changing up their main cast that much. They only needed bench and role players around to help sustain the players. But as it pertains, well, you don't really see too much of Iggy. As it pertains to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, partially. They really carried this thing for a decade.
Yeah.
And a decade,
yeah, for sure. And on top of that, almost a decade now.
Well, almost. Somewhere between that 2013.
About 15 was the first year they won, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean championship, but I mean that run of them being great, 2013 to now.
To now, yes, sir.
Almost 10.
But also one thing I wanted to mention, their core, their 3, is also drafted by them. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't see that. Now I know
they were all drafted in.
I know they won 2 rings with KD. I'm not ignoring that.
Okay, yes,
they did.
Of course,
they did get one, before he came. But their core, their main core, the one that you said that hasn't left, that they've built around, they've drafted those 3 pieces, and that's cool to see. Same thing though with Boston. Boston, they're 3.
They drafted Jalen. They drafted
all 3 of them niggas: Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. Yeah, so that's why I say it's just gonna be a good series, man. Like this is real competition. I think the best teams this year on both sides made it. I really believe that.
I believe that too. Well,
yeah,
yes, I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
The best team as the season played out.
Yeah.
I think Brooklyn definitely had the potential to be the best team this year, but it did not happen.
Yeah,
it did not happen. It fell through the same way LA had the potential to be the best team. Mm-hmm. Both of those were set to be the championship picks and were not.
Yeah.
In August, this sounded amazing. The Lakers versus the Nets in the finals, right? Oh my gosh, Melo, Russ, LeBron versus KD, Kyrie, and Harden. Oh my gosh, sounds amazing.
Damn, I forgot Harden was there.
Yeah, he was there.
That's crazy. I for real forgot that shit.
Yeah, at the top of the season.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so with the Lakers, they did announce next year that they're keeping the players.
Yes,
that you mentioned in there. So
they're role players, they're assets. Yeah. The LeBrons, the Russes. I'm trying to think who else we have down there in the paint. Is Dwight Howard back? Yes, the Dwight Howards. They're not going anywhere. They're staying. They're keeping those. We spent so much money on these niggas. We're not sending them anywhere. And even if we did send them places, who the fuck are we going to trade all of these high price assets for that are worth it?
Yeah.
That's what I was getting to. Like, that's what I was trying to get to in our pre-pod conversation. If we were to trade off Melo and Dwight Howard and Russell Westbrook, these high price commodities, who, you know how many fucking players we need to get that kind of money back?
Yeah, I know, bro. It's a lot of pieces that would have to be moved, fam.
I need everybody's picks next year and the next and next.
Yeah.
I'm giving you Melo, and then I'm giving off Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that's hella moves that have to be made for sure.
Yeah, there's just a lot of, and then I'm giving off Dwight again. I mean, Dwight's Dwight, but like that's giving off Dwight again still.
Mm-hmm. But it's interesting to see now. I know they had a lot of injuries last year. That's why the downfall happened. That's why they didn't make the playoffs and shit now. But still, bro, they gonna need more as well. Like I know they're keeping them. Hopefully, people stay healthy. I hope AD stays healthy. But they're gonna need a little bit more. They're gonna need some more role players.
It's obvious after this season that you need more. Your players are older. Mm-hmm. You don't have the the sturdiest players these days.
Yeah.
You need players that are gonna perform well enough to keep keep us alive when these players can't.
I agree.
I mean, but another story for another day.
Yeah.
You ready to move on?
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. What we got up first?
Oh man, are we finally into this music shit, man? Yeah. All right. The Game. He's got a new album on the way.
Yes, sir.
Called Drillmatic, Mind vs. Heart. That's dropping June 17th.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We haven't heard from we haven't heard from Game since what?
Shit, easy.
Oh, I was talking about album wise. Probably 2018, I'd say.
Really? I thought he may have dropped something before that. No, he dropped 2020.
Did he? Okay, yeah, the album that was produced by Dom Kennedy.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Born to Rap.
Born to Rap, yes, sir. But nah, bro. We heard a single that Hit Boy, we didn't announce. So Hit Boy is going to executive produce this album as well.
I'm curious to see because I know there's Kanye tracks on this album too.
Yeah, of course it is. But I'm excited for that, man. I always like The Game. I love Hit Boy. Y'all know that. We always talk about Hit Boy. Shout out to him. But The Game did also announce that there's going to be 30 songs on this album. So seeing that, man, like I appreciate him. Like I said, I've always respected. I like The Game. But man, 30 songs is just a lot for me to digest and really listen to. Like, why do artists put 30 songs on an album?
Well, you know why.
Bro, I hate the streaming era. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
The more songs on the album, the more the more time you spend listening to the album, the more money this album makes. I don't like it either. I don't like the platform, not the platform, the marketing strategy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that far off from what the album, what the game puts out. He always puts out somewhere between, I'll say, 19 and 25 tracks. So I don't think it's super duper far off. I don't want to hear 30 tracks. I'd rather hear a more concise album. But I think we'll be all right with this.
Yeah, so I say that as well because the game has been rapping very well.
Never has he not rapped well.
I'm saying, but like right now, since the last album drop, everything that he's been doing with Kanye and shit, and like I said, Hit Boy teased one song, you know, that's slated to be on this album. Oh, he's coming with that shit. Don't get it twisted. He always comes with that shit. But 30 songs is just a lot to digest, man. But I'm excited. I think he's already gave us the album cover. It's a picture of him and his baby boy when he was young.
Was that his baby boy?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was.
Look how young he is. This is like documentary game.
No, yeah, I saw. I just I didn't know if that was his son or daughter.
I believe it was his son. I may be wrong, but
no, I was just you're probably right. It was a child, so I wasn't sure in the picture.
Gotcha. Yeah, but no, man, shit live. I can't wait to hear it.
This is a hard photo,
man. He always comes with the hard album covers. Like I said, the documentary, the second one as well. All his covers are always live, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited. You know, I love the West Coast, man. It's my second home.
Did this nigga just say that? Y'all should have saw the way I looked up at this nigga. Like I was like, when the fuck are you out there?
Nah, man.
Shout out to Kelly, the Cali listenership. Oh shit, DC, Washington DC. Shout out you niggas. Shout out Cali too, because we already know how y'all rocking. Y'all niggas is getting down with us at all times. Mm-hmm. Washington DC, y'all have been tapping the fuck in.
Oh, this shit crazy.
Shout the fuck out Washington DC.
God.
Texas, y'all already been going crazy. We already knew, y'all already knew how we was rocking. We already knew how y'all was rocking with us. Mm-hmm. Keep rocking with us like that. We always gonna rock with y'all. Michigan. Was Michigan in it?
Yes, sir.
Arizona. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. But nah, Arizona coming in solid, bro. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to DC, like you said, Michigan.
Oklahoma
be tapping in on YouTube. We see you.
Hell yeah. We see everything y'all got going.
What's her name?
Miss Beauty.
Miss Beauty. We see you, Miss Beauty.
We see you, Miss Beauty.
I know you checking in, Miss Beauty. I see you.
Come on, man.
Real talk, man. But nah, man, the support has been lovely. Lovely. I'm grateful. Thank y'all for tuning in every week.
When I open up, like literally, I've said this before. I look at the insights and the numbers like it's a morning paper, and when I wake up and I see that many downloads by you listeners, I almost said niggas, but by you listeners out there in DC, oh my gosh, Texas, we get down like that. Cali, we get down like that, but Arizona, when I wake up and I open my computer and I see you niggas tapped in, and I'm sorry, you listeners tapped in Arizona like that. I really gotta say, listeners in Arizona, y'all just got Martin Luther King Day out that motherfucker. Damn, but I love it, man. I love all y'all,
bro. It's lovely.
But back to the game. We heard the Hit Boy track.
Yeah,
we heard a few Game and Kanye tracks.
We did hear those.
I heard at least one that sounded amazing. There was another amazing produced sound where he talked some shit about Kim Kardashian. I was kind of amazed that Kanye was letting this shit rock.
Yeah, I really hope that song doesn't come out because it got kind of vulgar.
I do not want that song to make it to the forefront.
Yeah, it got vulgar. And Ye was in the studio with him. He played it for him when they was in the studio. I thought that was weird.
And they were vibing out to the song.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Easy's gonna be on there, of course. But I'm sure there's probably one or two more Ye either produced tracks or features. Shout out to Game for getting Hit Boy and Kanye back together as well. There was
tension
some
with
tension
them before.
there. Yeah.
And
And brought them back together.
we were talking about Big Sean pre-pod. Big Sean really didn't make that tension much better, but the game, it seems like he brought that back together and he solved that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, there was a lot of Hit Boy game music, Hit Boy Nas music going on, and then you could tell Kanye was on that other side.
Okay.
I'm about to dip off now. Dang, you got me deep diving, Cari, because I mentioned the word Nas. Do you think that Hit Boy is definitely silently gloating the fact that he has a better album than Kanye with a rapper?
Yeah. You don't remember when KD won Grammy for Rap Album of the Year in the after party where he got a little tipsy off the Hennessy, and he said some things that he later said that he wished he didn't say.
And Jay-Z made some calls to him.
Jay-Z sent him an email. The next morning he said he woke up and he had an email from Jay-Z telling him like, "Hey, little bro, that you don't need to do that." But that just speaks volumes to who Hit Boy is when you respected in the game, but you respected by the king, so-called king of rap. You know what I'm saying? Right now, whatever you want to call him, but Jay-Z.
The Don. This motherfucker for sure. The Don.
Jay-Z hit you immediately and was like, just putting you on game like, nah, don't go about it this way. That just speaks volumes to who Hit Boy is.
Yes.
But to answer your question, of course, I think he's low-key flaunting that over. Yeah, of course, I would.
Yes, that the Nasir album came out and it has absolutely nothing on King's Disease or King's Disease 2.
I was going to say 1 or 2.
Or Magic.
Ooh, I forgot about Magic, bro. Damn, Magic was crazy.
All of those albums are so much better than Nasir.
Oh my God, Magic
so
is
much.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hit Boy, man.
Maybe Kanye just tried to make Nas' album too much of a think piece, of an artwork masterpiece, and that's not what Nas needed. Nas needed some real Nas Queensbridge ass beats.
Yeah.
In today's time.
Right, and I was just about to say, I think maybe it wasn't time for that. Yeah, what was that, 2018?
Right, he was bringing that Black Excellence era in too early.
And so this is my thing as
well. Or
well.
before they were ready for it.
You brought up Nas. It was always an argument with Nas on his previous albums that he never picked good beats. There was always something that people in the rap game, if you privy to the rap game, people know Nas can spit, but they used to say he didn't pick the best beats, bro. Like literally,
some of Nas's beats were good. Right, some of them.
But yeah, him and Hit Boy have definitely found a sound. That's the point I was making. Like Hit Boy has really expanded Nas, more modern. Like you said, he's made him fit in the game today. Nas, it don't feel like Nas has been in the game 15, 20 years. Hearing him on these King Disease tapes and the Magic tapes, he sound like he's been here. You know what I'm saying? Like he just popped up out of nowhere. It feels normal. It's comfortable. Like I don't feel bad that Nas is really one of the best rappers out right now.
Because most older acts, and I might have said this on way older pods, but fuck it. With most older acts, when they worked with their producers back then, I'll just use Will Smith. Will Smith worked with Jazzy Jeff back then, and he made his hits and won his Grammy with Jazzy Jeff. So when time comes by 25, 30 years later, when it's time for him to get back in the studio, not only is that what he wants to do, but he feels like it's the nostalgic thing and that the crowd wants to see Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff back together, when really that might not be the style anymore. And what's best for you is to get who can best suit your style now. You don't always have to go back with the old thing.
Yeah.
And that's what Nas did. He said X the old shit, and he's working with a new producer in Hit Boy, and it mixes and it matches, and
so well.
They got a hit. They got album. I mean, they got Grammy worthy shit.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. They really found something there. KD3 is coming soon. They've been teasing that. So yeah, man, it's just amazing to see. Who would have ever thought Nas would come back the way he came back? But like I said, Hit Boy, man, we've been telling y'all about Hit Boy way before Hit Boy didn't got this type of fame.
Hit Boy's got some shit on the way,
bro. Been telling y'all.
Hit Boy's obviously got some shit on the way too.
Mm-hmm. So we said that he was on a interview with Sway when he teased the game track, but Double Back, he also teased a track that he has with Dom Kennedy.
Right.
So to your point, Hit Boy is probably coming out with his own tape as well, maybe a producer tape, but y'all know he raps, so it may be a rapper tape. But yeah, Hit Boy is working, bro, always working.
Tony B, did you know you sound just like Hit Boy? If you're listening, did you know you sound like Hit Boy?
Yeah, I was playing in pre-production. You kept saying that was him.
Yeah, you played one specific track. I was like, damn, when did Tony record this? I was like, I don't have this one. Mm-hmm. I haven't downloaded this one.
Yeah. Shout out Tony B. He got a song from the drop too.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Oh damn! I have the idea that I was gonna tell you off mic about the webinar shit that I was. Oh fuck! I got the idea. Now I got a parking lot that bitch. But let's move on. Do you have anything else about Hit Boy's album that you wanted to move on to?
Nah, we good.
All right, let's move on to Ride Wave. He said he's dropping in June too.
Yeah, I saw this as well. So June for Rod Wave.
That's an odd time for sad melodic rap.
Right. That's why I wanted to say that strongly. I want to make sure that y'all felt me when I said that. I don't want to be riding around sad and somber in the summertime.
Yeah, with the top down and shit.
Nah,
bro.
bro.
With ladies in the whip.
Right, like I'm not trying to hear that.
Coming home slizzard from the fucking kickback.
Right, crying and shit.
Like yeah, I don't want to have one of the greatest nights of my life and drive back with Shorty off Henny and champagne and have to hear Heartbreak from Ride fucking Wave. Like I'm on my way back to the. Never mind.
I just want to let you know Henny and champagne is one hell of a mix.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I heard somebody say that yesterday, but I realize I have done that now.
Yeah, you have.
That is insane.
You're a maniac.
Yeah, that Henny and lemonade, and then you do a little bit of that champagne.
That's undefeated there.
Oh my gosh.
The Simply.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know we'd have had plenty nights with that.
Hop. Book the what is it, the party bus? All Henny and lemonade and shit. Book the party bus.
Yeah,
Don Perignon and shit.
Went crazy. But yeah, Rod Wave. Did he say when is it coming? What day did he?
No, he said coming June though.
June. Okay, so we'll see. Hopefully he mixes in some upbeat, maybe some summer bangers. But of course, you're still gonna get the heartbreak songs, crying songs. That's who he is. That's his style. So not taking that away from him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But Rod Wave, the last two projects for myself, I'll let you speak on how you feel. The last two projects, they don't really hold too much replay value after a certain period, and I think it's just because the tone of the album is the same from start to finish. The last one that he dropped, I can't remember the name.
The last one is amazing.
Soulfly?
Yes, and one of his biggest hits is on here. Tombstone?
Yeah.
Tombstone's on here. Richard with Polo G. There's a lot of hits on there for me.
I think I like the one before that. Pray for Love, I think I like more than Soulfly. Yeah.
You were a bigger fan of Pray for Love than I was. I wasn't the biggest fan of Pray for Love.
Oh, yeah, Pray for Love got that shit. That's where Rags to Riches was on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my shit.
But Ghetto Gospel, of course, is always going to be the one that I go back to before anything.
Yeah, so bro is talented, man. When did Soulfly drop?
2000 and
no, like what month? Was it summer?
No, I believe it was either winter or spring.
It was spring, March of last year.
That's what it says?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He dropped the deluxe, so it got a different day, but the original dropped in March of last year.
So winter.
But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll
spring
see.
break, whatever.
We'll see.
The fuck.
Shout out to Rod Wave. He's been dealing with some things personally. I'm not gonna mention it again, but he's gotten out of that situation. Reported that he's good now, so hopefully he can just focus on the music now.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah,
and hopefully that this album, hits.
Yes, sir.
No pun intended. Currency, he's got an album coming out on June 10th.
Yes, sir.
I'm always down to hear some Spitter.
Man, bro, Spitter, man. This nigga, Spitter's one of those artists, those rappers who've just gotten better with time. Like he's always been cold as shit, bro. But like from, I would say maybe like 18, 19, definitely during the pandemic. He dropped the tape during the pandemic, bro. Like I started listening to Spitter damn near like almost every day. He became like part of my just regular rotation type shit. I just like those rappers who really just spit the like what they really live. You can tell like the shit that they be rapping, like niggas really be doing that shit. So like invest in buying cars, taking care of your family,
smoking marijuana,
fucking weed, just living his best life, man. Just really doing whatever he wants, but doing it the right way, the healthy way. So I'm excited to hear this. It's called, what's it called? Spring Clean 2?
This one is called, yes, Spring Clean 2.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear that, man. June 10th, you said, so that's next week.
I actually saw some interviews with Currency. He's like the one of the main reasons why I tell myself I'm not going to smoke blunts anymore.
How come?
Just the health hazards and even things that are super duper obvious from that we just ignore. Of course, there's specific signs on the tobacco products of what could happen when you do smoke that.
Yeah.
Like it'll literally let you know the cancer causes. I don't know if you've ever seen the cigarette or cigar packages in other countries. They literally just have a picture of someone like in the result. Like, so it might say that smoking causes cancer on it, but right next to it, there will be just a picture of a woman with a hole in her throat.
Damn.
They'll put it on the backwoods.
Damn.
Or they'll put it on the Rillo, shit like that.
Yeah.
If you just get a package of papers, what Currency said is, you know what it says? 32 sheets. That's it.
That's it. No, facts, man.
But, you get more bang for your buck. And 32?
Compared to some leaves that may be stale.
2 of them for $1. You get that same thing, 32 of them.
Yeah.
No tobacco, no nicotine. And it's pure.
Natural.
Yeah.
Natural. Yeah, I feel you. He got his own strain too. I don't know the name
with cookies.
With cookies, okay.
Dang, I forgot what it's called, but it's it's in collaboration with cookies. Okay. Yes,
but like I said, he rap about it. I don't know the name, like I mentioned, but that's just back to my point. Like he's one of those rappers that really raps what he lives, man, and I appreciate that from anybody. But also, man, I'm a
Andretti OG.
Ooh, that's live. But I'm a big fan of cars, old school cars, Currency Spitter. That's another thing that he invest in and buys, bro. He has so many whips, fam. Like, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous, bro. I can't wait to get to the point where I could just have like a fucking lot of just icy ass, classic ass cars.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my goal.
I haven't seen his whip collection. I think I might have actually seen. I was looking at his. Have you seen his interview that he did with Adam? He has an interview with Adam. But in looking for that, I saw one of his older ones when he was going over the cars. Okay. But I skipped it. Maybe I'll go back to that.
Yeah, bro. He got a collection.
Yeah, I was really looking looking and listening to his smoking history.
Okay. Yeah, solid collection, man. But yeah, shout out Spitter.
I'm really into that nowadays, y'all. What? I'm on a quest for like the greatest weed. But man, let's move on. Shrimp Life. Oh, we can stay on the quest for greatest weed. No, I'm just kidding. Shrimp Life, Rae Sremmurd, Sway Lee, Slim Jimmy, the combination brothers. They're back. Shrimp Life 4 is on the way.
Number 4.
How do you feel about this in 2022 / maybe 23?
I hate to say I don't care, but it's not something that I'm like running to hear. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna listen to it, but it's not at the top of my list. Like, bro, I gotta hear that new Shrimp Life. Like, I'm not coming like that, but I do respect who they are. Now, since 3, they've kind of explored more of the individual, the solo route, especially Sway Lee. Now, I haven't heard too much from Slim Jimmy, but Sway Lee damn near took off.
Well, Shrimp Life 3 was basically that the Love Below speaker box double album.
Oh, they did do it like that.
They were double albums.
You're right. You sure right. But yeah, man. But Sway Lee took off to a whole nother level, bro. That nigga's a rock star.
That's what I was gonna say and add into this. Because of Sway Lee, and I like Slim Jimmy too. Some of my favorite tracks from that last Shrimp Life 3 were Slim Jimmy songs. But with with Sway Lee, I think there's no problem with them being with there being a hit on this album. I think you got a hit on this album.
You got a few,
no
of
doubt.
them. Yeah, you got a few of them, to be honest.
Because of both of them.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. Like, Sway Lee is like,
he can make a hit,
man. Yeah, he's like
on his own.
He's like the early Migos when we was talking about Quavo. How Quavo was, slated to be that one out of the group who could really just, you can put him on a hook.
He's a talent.
Right, you can put him on the hook. He was gonna drop a crazy verse. Like, I get that same feeling with Sway Lee. We've seen it, bro. Like, on the shit that he's been on, he can literally get on a track and take it to an entire another level.
He is a talent.
Yeah,
he's on some Travis Scott tracks from Astro World that he just didn't get the proper credit that he felt he deserved on, but very instrumental on those tracks. Very instrumental on a lot of tracks. The Sativa track with Jhené Aiko.
Sheesh, that one's crazy.
Slim Jimmy even got on the remix of that track and went crazy than I thought both of them went. But so
the one we mentioned last week, Post Malone, we're gonna talk about him as well because his album does come out tomorrow. But the Sunflower track, you had mentioned that.
That's one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I love the Sunflower track. Like between the both of them, incredible.
Great song. But yeah, we'll see. They didn't say when that's coming out, so like you said, it could be end of this year, maybe next year. Who knows? But
I'm not pressed for the release date on the Shrimp Life 4 album. When it comes out, it comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
Pharrell's got a track dropping with 21 Savage and Tyler the Creator. I don't know if he gave a date, but there's links out to pre-save it, things like that already. So
yeah. So how do you feel about this? It's called Cash In, Cash Out. It'll be available not this week, but next week. But what are your thoughts when you first saw it?
I thought it was an NFT.
You didn't think it was a song?
No, until I saw pre-save. That's why I had to actually click on the pre-save link to see where it led me. It led me to Apple Music. I was like, oh, this is going to be a song.
No, I can see why you said that because the album cover, which I'm sure that's going to be the album cover, they do look like, I said it.
I'm sorry, album?
I mean, single.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I'm sorry.
That's the cover art for the single, my fault. But when I sent it in the group, I said they look like Def Jam characters from the game.
They do.
So I can understand why you may have thought it was an NFT, but this is a crazy combination. Like, this could go so many ways because of the talent of Tyler. Tyler has that side where he could go, dark. Then he has a side where he can be light. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious to see how this is gonna sound. Pharrell is in his bag.
Pharrell obviously has a project on the way.
Think so?
Yes, for sure.
Coming off of the shit he did with Push.
The shit he did with Push, the shit he did with Nigo.
Yeah, man. Pharrell's back. But this whole probably gonna go crazy, man. 21 Savage, like I said, we had said last year, ending off last year, he was probably one of the best rappers that was out as far as, bro, he didn't miss on one feature.
Who? Tyler?
21 Savage.
Oh, wait. We said in 2021 he was one of the best rappers out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He didn't miss on no features that he did.
I said that?
Last year. No, nigga, I'm saying.
Okay.
No, I'm saying that, like, 21 Savage was one of the best rappers last year. Still one of the best rappers, bro.
Okay, you got it.
You don't agree?
No, I wasn't saying. I mean, I think there were plenty of other rappers that brushed past the singles and features that 21 Savage put out in 2021.
Okay.
I think he put out some great singles, or has some great features, but I don't think he just took over the game with them.
I didn't say he took over.
I think he did smoke. He smoked the ones he was on, though.
Yeah, man, he was just rapping good. He was one of the best niggas out last year, easily.
Speaking of best things out, things like that, I want to move right on into the next topic. Do you know whose list this was that put out top 5 verses of 2022 so far?
I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find that really quick, but
it looks like Complex.
But there's a list. I know it came from Revolt. I just didn't know who it actually was. Okay, yeah, it's someone from Revolt. That's my apologies. But they put out a pretty controversial top 5 verses of 2022 so far. And I'll just go through them. The first one on the list states J. Cole, Johnny P's Caddy. The second is Jay-Z's Neck and Wrist. 3, Drake's Churchill Downs. Pusha T, Just So You Remember. And then 5 is Conway the Machine, Johnny Woo Flick. Where do you see this?
Of course, J. Cole. I agree with that one.
This nigga here, man.
But are you crazy?
That fucking verse is not one of the greatest verses of the year so far. Like,
it's crazy, bro. You never want to give this nigga credit.
Okay.
It's easily one of the best verses. You need to go back and listen to the song, but you didn't like it when it first came out, so I understand. But Jay-Z Neck and Wrist, I wouldn't say the best. Drake Churchill Downs, I mean, that was cool, but
is this nigga crazy? I'm giving Churchill Downs is the only one that I am 150% solidifying for right now.
Last week you wasn't even sure if Drake was in your top 5. Now he got the best verse.
I didn't say my top. No. He's still not in my top 5 of all time. Drake is not in my top 5. And I saw those comments. Fuck y'all.
You crazy, man. You gotta play Johnny P's Caddy. I mean,
I told y'all I did not like Johnny P's Caddy.
Oh my goodness, bro. All right, what about Pusha T though? Just so you remember, I don't even think that's the hardest verse he had on his album.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not. And then I really can't even remember what Conway sounded like on that song.
Johnny Woo Flick. Now I will say Johnny Woo Flick is good.
All right, so what verse are you adding? And you can't say anything from Kendrick.
Why? Why the fuck I can't say anything from Kendrick? Why I can't say something from Kendrick?
You can say Kendrick, bro.
Because
it's just easy to say. That's why I'm saying. Like, give me something that's like, okay.
What I was going to say is, I can't say something from Kendrick.
No, you can.
Because that N95 might
All
be.
I say is just easy. Like, you could say a couple of songs.
And fuck Kendrick's album, The Heart Part 5.
Yeah, The Heart Part 5.
Like, all right, so let's take out Kendrick's album. Fuck the album. The Heart Part 5 is on that fucking list.
I give you that one.
The Heart Part 5, which one does this replace? I think this should solely replace Jay-Z's Neck and Wrist, guys.
Yeah. Neck and Wrist is a lazy crazy verse. Song, but yeah, that verse not that good.
That was a lazy verse.
Yeah, it's really not that good. It's cool though. It's cool, but Pusha T, let me go to Push album, bro, because he came so much harder on so many other songs.
Pause.
My fault.
Oh my gosh, and Jack I'm just Young Harley.
Nah, he better not be on that bitch.
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna say Dreaming of the Past.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Do I need to let me just get a little just so you remember for myself.
Just so you remember who you're dealing with. Brambleton might actually be the one for me, to be honest with you. The intro, Pusha came so hard on the intro, bro, but I don't know. It's really hard to say.
No, just so you remember, it's hard as fuck.
Yeah, I know it is, but
yeah.
Now this nigga want to change his mind. Nah, nigga, stand on that. Stand on that.
Did y'all forget 5-Year Foreign dropped?
Yeah, I'm looking through that shit too.
I was kidding.
Future drop. Future might have a verse.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Because I need to check the year. Kanye West's verse on City of Gods is one of the hardest verses dropped this year.
Ooh, was that this year? Was Easy this year?
Yeah, like if City of Gods dropped this year, I don't even know what this list is about.
I'm pretty sure it did, bro. To be honest with you. February. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and wipe this list, guys.
Yeah, and then Easy came out in January, if I'm not mistaken, because it came out right before that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. What do y'all call it on Clubhouse? Resetting the room. I'm just gonna reset this bitch. So there's been a really controversial list that's come out of rap songs. Top 5 verses of the year. A lot of these shouldn't be on here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sorry, Cari. I gotta take Johnny P's Caddy off here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put Kendrick Lamar's The Heart Part 5 in there. I'm gonna take Jay-Z's Neck and Wrist off here, and I'm gonna put Kanye West's verse on City of Gods on here. So now we have Kendrick Lamar, Heart Part 5. We have Kanye West, City of Gods. We have Drake, Churchill Downs, Pusha T, Just So You Remember, Conway the Machine, Johnny Woo Flick. Are there any more adjustments we still need to make?
No,
you haven't heard, like you're not privy too much on Johnny Woo Flick.
Yeah, I can't really remember how that sounds, but if we only giving Ye one, I'm gonna put City of Gods in there outside of Easy, because Easy came out in January. You can put Easy in that hoe too.
Easy did come out in January. I'll say the City of Gods verse. Yeah, I think he snapped harder than the Easy one. But
yeah, that's pretty solid, bro. I can't really think of anybody else that may be added, but The Jay-Z Neck and Rich verse is really not that cold.
It's really not.
Okay, look. What about J. Cole's verse on London with Bia?
Drop up a top of the capitalistic.
My nigga be spitting, bro.
That is hard.
Yeah, that's why I say I will argue that one as well. But I think Johnny P got to stay. Like, that song is just ridiculous, man. I can't believe you don't feel that way. But I understand, man. I don't
I'm
know.
not saying.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
yeah, I know, bro. My feelings are hurt, but it's cool.
All right, we'll get past it. There's more. This is one of these controversial social media
Weeks.
Yeah, like y'all let a lot of shit go up that shouldn't have gone up. There was a 2010, 2000 through 2010s rap Mount Rushmore that dropped. It came out from Rap Caviar. That's a playlist with Spotify. Okay. So on this, we have, and like I said, this is from 2000 to 2010. We have Lil Wayne, we have Kanye West, we have Jay-Z, and we have Eminem.
There's already one person that you already know. You probably know which way I'm going.
Oh, you're going 50 Cent.
I'm going 50 Cent without a doubt. Without a doubt.
There are two people, because that's not who I was going with, that I feel like could and should be in here. Jay-Z has to go.
Okay, who you adding?
Either 50 Cent has to go in this spot or T.I.
Ooh, T.I.
Because I say it all the time. I know what's going on with T.I. and I know he's been embarrassing himself, and I know there's a lot of cases and allegations and things like that.
Right.
But as it pertains to 2000 through 2010 and rap and what T.I. did for the South and how instrumental he was, Mount Rushmore.
Yes, sir. The king of the South, baby.
Mount fucking easily Mount Rushmore.
Easily. And I will argue that.
Yeah, so if it ain't 50 in this spot from 2000 to 2010,
Yeah.
it needs to be T.I.
Yeah, I think 50 is strong on that just because Get Rich or Die Trying and the Massacre.
Chokehold on the 2000s, the early 2000s.
Yeah. From like 0405 to 07, that's when Curtis dropped. That was when him and Ye went at it. That was 07, right?
That was 07, yes.
07, yeah. But man, yeah, 50, bro.
This is when I go to see now that you say that, this is when I go T.I. Because
his shit was longer. I know what you're saying. He went till 2010. 50 didn't.
Yeah, and at a certain point after Massacre,
yeah, he fell after Curtis.
Even with Curtis, he wasn't going at the high level that T.I. had been on since 2001.
I know.
Like,
Grand Hustle, nigga.
Man.
Real talk. Paper Trail, that's one of my favorite albums like ever, bro.
So inside of this, and as much as we like, you want to say it about somebody else, even though I listened a lot, you can't take Eminem off this Mount Rushmore list in 2000 to 2010.
No, never. Like, it's not even though he's not my favorite out of the list, you can't take him off.
There's three. I think Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and Eminem can't move from here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it crazy to say that Jay-Z's part is you can move him from here?
Yeah, bro. Because we've had this argument before. We've told y'all like Jay-Z is crowned as the king or the Don, whatever, the OG, the top dog of the game. But in reality, Jay-Z has never really been the best rapper in the game.
Yeah, there was.
You know what I'm saying?
There was never a point in the rap game or like in the game where we felt it that he was the best. Like, even if he said it, there was never, when Lil Wayne said it, I'm the best rapper alive, you felt it.
You knew it.
When Drake came and said it, you felt it. When even if Eminem said it, or those years that BET would do their year-end wrap-up and they would give Eminem that shit year, you would feel it.
Kanye telling you he's the greatest artist of all time since day one.
You feel it.
You knew it. But yeah, Jay-Z, not to take away from his penmanship, because it has grown to a level, like I said, that separates
one
him.
of the best.
Yeah, separates
one of the best
him for sure. So I get it why we always want to put him in these GOAT lists, but it's people that really be more deserving of the era, that especially this era from 2000 to 2010. Jay-Z wasn't Come on now, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't out.
Let's just be real, bro. Let's just be real. I know we got the Black album during that. We got American Gangster during that time.
You got Blueprint 3.
We got Blueprint 3. That was 09.
Of course, yeah. And I'm not naming all the ones. We're naming the hits you got during that. Yeah. Of course, because you got Blueprint 2. You got things like that.
I know, but like, nah, bro. 50 Cent.
Yeah.
In the club. Get Rich or Die Trying. You know what I'm saying? T.I. versus, what was it? T.I. versus T.I.P. The King, whatever.
That's what I was about to say. The original trap music.
Come on,
Paper Trail.
Paper Trail. I said that one, yeah. But I forgot about trap music.
Live Your Life. Whatever You Like.
Come on, y'all.
Come on now. Swagger Like Us.
Come on. What's up? What's happening?
Hold on. Let me go back. Because now, you said Paperwork. Oh, my gosh. G shit About the Money. No, I'm looking at Paperwork. Oh, that's a newer one.
Okay.
I did mean to go to Paper Trail.
Yeah, that's got What's Up, What's Happening.
Trap music, man.
Pull up that one. There's a couple more I can't think of.
Damn, Urban Legend. We didn't even do Urban Legend, man.
Fucking God. Nah, bro. There's no way you putting Jay-Z over these niggas. Like, it's impossible.
The King. Bring Them Out.
And this ain't even no
Limelight.
Jay-Z on that song, ain't he? Jay-Z on Bring Them Out.
Bring Them Out, He's on the remix.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to. You know what school we went to and the basketball games.
I'm like,
Jay-Z was on that song. King.
I'm not tripping. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous, bro.
What you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that shit when we finish up. It's some shit.
Yeah, and then we got T.I. versus T.I.P. Big shit popping. Man, you're not.
Mm-mm. Hits, bro.
From 2000 to 2010.
Just over and over again.
Does Jay-Z have ATL? Does he have an ATL?
Hell no, he don't. He ain't got no movie. He got a Billy, though.
He do got a Billy. And no allegations.
Right.
He got rid of that elevator tape. Quick.
Man, oh God, he did. We never seen that.
I say, you think you can look up that elevator tape? Nope.
That's crazy, bro. But yeah, Jay-Z, respect to you, bro. I know you're the GOAT, like they say, but
we got to bring you off this list, though.
Not from 2000 to 2010. I'm sorry.
And I'm from we from Texas. We're from the South, man.
I was about to say the South influence really makes that easy for us as well. But just outside of that, bro, like when we really talking about domination and really having the game on lock and a chokehold, really having the streets, bro, like you got to give it to somebody else. Like it's just.
Now they did say there was that era of rap where Jay-Z could walk right in Hot 97 and tell them niggas don't play that. Like turn that shit off.
And I'm sure he could still do that now. That don't mean that shit he was the best.
Now what they said about like 50 was that nigga. Like they said 50 had them niggas in that bitch running like hours with no ad. Turn all your ads off. Damn. He had them niggas turning. If you know how the dollar and how money and business works, telling a nigga to stop running ads is crazy. That's fucking.
That's how they eat.
That's fucking insane. No, you're not running no ads. I think they said Jay did it too, but like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Just having that kind of power over the game, like, and radio was the game back then. Telling these niggas, hey, turn it off, or that there's certain XYZ niggas, like if you're 50 or you're Jay-Z, imagine like being another rapper from New York and 50 comes in and says, if it's not me or Jay-Z, don't play no New York niggas. And they just do it.
And they just play your shit over and over.
And for the next 2 years, no New York niggas get any play on Hot 97 but you two niggas.
Yeah.
And fucking Ja Rule.
They was that hot though, where the music niggas didn't care to hear they shit over and over again. The music was that good.
Hell yeah. And like with some niggas like that, with that type of power stepping through like that, okay. Of course, it's not happening like that. We got machines and record labels and conglomerates and shit like that.
Niggas be faking that shit, you know.
But back then, when that radio shit was going through radio program directors, it was fucking muscle. The Suge Knight shit. It really got crazy.
Real talk.
Speaking of those days, we're going in between to the CD days.
Right.
Is Kendrick Lamar pushing physical copies out?
So we came in when Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers first dropped. The first week it came out, he did not sell CDs, but now we are 2 weeks from that. There are physical copies out there that you can get of Mr. Morale. I've seen it. I don't know why he didn't do it when it first came out. I'm curious.
Maybe he doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, maybe, but like,
he does not care about his streams. He will do things on his terms when he feels like it. Maybe we're conditioned to think that your CDs have to come out with the very beginning of the release of the album. Maybe he knows that that's now people digest it. Maybe he knows it's a nostalgic thing the way vinyls are these days. So he's going to push it out like vinyls.
I understand. Also, it may, I'm just, didn't hear this. Just
that's devil's advocate.
Just speculating some shit here. Being the last project on TDE, maybe that has something to do with why the physicals didn't come out the first week of the release. Who knows?
Explain.
Kendrick doesn't really give a shit about TDE no more. You know what I'm saying? So
now you know that. I tried to tell you niggas he doesn't give a fuck about TDE.
I mean, now that, I'm saying, like, since he announced that this was going to be the last project, I don't think we get this when he goes to PG Lang. When he drops on PG Lang, you're going to have physical copies. Because he's like damn near indie. You know what I'm saying? You want to get all that you can get.
Oh, yeah. Every single form and fashion he's going to be able to drop on. It's going to be dropping when he's there on PG Lang.
Right. I think with TDE, he just didn't really care. Of course, he still gave us a project that he's been working on and he loves it. But I think as far as, like you said, the numbers and all of that, he really didn't care about that, in my opinion. Because why would you not sell them when it dropped and then sell it 2 weeks later? Like, it's not about the numbers. It's about something else. You know what I'm saying?
Years on end, we're going to get into the fact that TDE and Kendrick Lamar didn't split as peacefully as we thought they did.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's gonna come out.
But Kendrick Lamar and TDE are they're very professional and poised people. They're not the type that are going to hit you with those beefs that are going to be right out in public or that you'd even hear about unless you're one of those people or family.
Nah, yeah, bro. It's always
it's not a beef, and I'm not gonna say it's a beef.
Yeah. It's family over there for sure, but just a disagreement. And as men, it's okay to go your separate ways. Sometimes they gave us the greatest shit that you could ever give rap. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta just appreciate what you have gotten, where you are now.
Beauty and completion, just like Kendrick Lamar said.
Exactly, and then you just gotta move on, man. And I think that's just what happened, but. I'm not getting no physical copies, bro. I haven't bought a physical CD since.
If I ran into a physical copy of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers in Walmart, yeah, I'd just pick it up and throw it in the basket when I went to the aisle. But I'm not seeking one out.
Nah, yeah. I'm good on it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the last CD I bought was in 2016.
Yeah, the ones you gave me, I broke.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just hold my words because I feel some type of way about that shit.
My fault, bro. It was
nigga, you been chewing on this shit?
It was an accident, man.
God damn. Shit just split in half. Like, nigga, this shit is broke. Like, it's okay to break something, bro, but it looked like you real life was just throwing that shit off the wall, nigga. That was you just getting your own rebound, chunking it back at the wall. Like, nigga.
Speaking of that, and I'm going to shout him out every episode, man. Shout out Stevie. Do you remember what used to happen when we would give Stevie a video game or movie of ours? Stevie would break every fucking disc you get. It doesn't matter if you gave him the disc for 12 hours. You could give it to him to play for 3. Stevie will break that shit by the time it's back. He will lose something. If you gave him the entire game, the manual will be gone by the time you get it back.
Oh.
You're going to have to take your shit to one of the game places to have it, like, washed, clean.
Yeah,
it won't play on your device.
It's going to have scratches and shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, bro. But, the manual was always gone. I'm like, bro, where's the book?
Like, Stevie, you don't even read how to play these games like that. Where the fuck is the manual?
Where's the book, bro? And then he used to always, this is his problem, he was always fucking with his system.
Stevie would take his Xbox,
take it apart
or his PlayStation.
Like, yeah, he would break that bitch down, build it back up. So that's why the fucking CDs and shit was scratching. But
why would he do that?
I don't know, bro. He thought he was Bob the Builder.
I'm sitting back in my head. I'm thinking, like, why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wow. Shout out Stevie, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out, bro.
But back on to Kendrick Lamar before we get out of here. They've been going crazy on social media, Cari.
Yeah, talk to me, man.
It's been 3 weeks. I hate this already because it's only been 3 weeks.
What they been saying? I ain't seen it.
Carlos finally fucking entertainment.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They've been comparing the Kendrick albums.
Oh
man.
my god.
There was one big tweet, one big room full of bad bitches. But there was one big tweet, and it talked about the Kendrick Lamar albums ranked since Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers came out. I'll go over the list just because I have the tweet handy. It has number 1, Damn. Number 2, To Pimp a Butterfly. Number 3, Good Kid, Mad City. Number 4, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Number 5, Untitled, Unmastered. Number 6, Section 80. You only read blogs.
Yeah, you're not a real fan.
I just
Or you too young.
That answer is one of those I only read complex music blogs.
Yeah.
Thank you for opening the dialogue for everyone to turn Twitter into a musical cesspool again. But
tell me again where Good Kid was on that one.
Number 3.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and completely invalidate this tweet.
Well, yeah, that's not even
That's not even remotely close.
Yeah, I also saw another one. They had Good Kid at 5. Yeah, that's impossible.
I get what people mean by the progression over time in Kendrick's lyrical ability and putting Damn so high. Damn is not Kendrick Lamar's best album.
It's not, but it's a great project, like you said. I understand, especially the replay value since it dropped. Yes,
you can tell someone's lyrical ability getting better over time and how their rhymes might be more concise over time. That is not a better album than Good Kid, Mad City.
Nothing on that list is better than Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid is gonna always be my number 1 Kendrick album. There's no album that he's put out that is better than that.
This ranks to me. I'm sorry, and I don't give a fuck how I ranked it before. Shut up. This ranks to me. Number 1, Good Kid, Mad City. Number 2, To Pimp a Butterfly. Number 3, Section 80. Number 4, Damn. Number 5, Mr. Morale, The Big Steppers. Number 6, Untitled, Unmastered, if we're even putting that on this list. That title drop does not really even count to me.
Right. And OD, you got to put Overly Dedicated.
If we're gonna put,
you can throw that at the end.
If we're gonna put Overly Dedicated on there,
yeah. At the end, I would probably say at the end. I'm still not ready to put Mr. Morale in there though, bro. It's hard for me to do that, so I'm gonna just give you.
That's why I threw. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like. That's why I threw it down there.
Yeah, I understand, but Good Kid for me. Damn is second. Then I go To Pimp a Butterfly. And then, like I said, Section 80 or whatever. But I'm not sure if I want to put Mr. Morale before Section 80. Like I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not putting. You're lucky I'm putting Damn before Section 80.
Yeah, I know how you feel about Damn. We go back and forth because I know how you feel about Butterfly, and I love that one as well, bro. I really do. But Damn, I feel people when they say Damn, how great it is. It's not better than Good Kid, but Damn is different. The nigga won a Pulitzer Prize for that bitch. Like that's you don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about that. I think it's just the fucking imagery in the songs, the storytelling. Like this nigga just makes movies with his music, bro. It's just a short film. So Damn just speaks to that for me. So Damn is gonna always be number 2 for me for Kendrick.
I really just, man, I don't want to sound like a hater. Delete your Twitter. delete your Twitter.
If Good Kid is not in your top 2, I'll let some of y'all make it. I'll let you put something else 1, but Good Kid gotta come 2. If it's not your number 1, bro, like that's arguably, like we've said it before, the greatest shit of the last decade. You know what I'm saying? So,
Good Kid,
it has to be.
Good Kid is. Name me a better album that has released
since
2012 better than Good Kid, Mad City. I'll say
there's not one.
2013. Nothing Was the Same was not better than that album. We got Alfredo. I'll say Alfredo was amazing. It wasn't better than Good Kid.
You even got shit.
You got Igor.
But that was 2012 as well when Yeezus and Born Center came out.
I don't think those are better than Good Kid. I said Igor.
Igor. There's some shit that came out, but Good Kid, bro.
I don't think that.
Nah, nothing is beating that, bro. It's impossible, bro. It's literally impossible.
Donda's not better than that.
It's impossible.
I'm trying to think storytelling wise if anybody's gotten that crazy with it.
Niggas can't even compete with his second. So whether your second favorite is Damn or To Pimp a Butterfly, niggas can't even compete with that. If we being honest.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's hard.
Now what I will say that gives me a comparable point. Do you think niggas can say they have a better album than Mr. Around the Big Steppers? Which automatically puts this somewhere.
It's hard. I can't say that yet, man. I'm not ready to rank Mr. Morale.
This album's better than Mr. Around the Big Stepper. This Kendrick album's better than Mr. Around the Big Steppers.
Okay. I agree with that. But I'm still just not ready to rank it as far as where it sits in his discography.
Yeah, I put it low on purpose because like I can't right now. But
even been out a month.
I put it right below the lowest one.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
Untitled Unmastered, you guys got to stop it. Stop putting that in there.
They do it for the clicks, bro.
I don't even put Watch the Throne in Kanye's ranked album. That's what y'all are doing to me. Sorry guys, that's not even that. But fuck, let's go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah, so moving on, we can kind of get a little bit into news. The Dreamville Fest, we had talked about this when it first happened. We had watched some of the performances on live stream, but we talked about as far as the numbers and how many fans they brought out. But was a report, an article talks about like the impact that it actually had on that county where the festival is held in North Carolina. It's called Wake County.
Right.
You want to read? I see you got it up, but yeah, the numbers, man. What did they say?
Yeah, they drew out 80,000 people from what it shows. Dreamville, the state's largest music festival, the Dreamville Fest, pumped more than $6.7 million into the Wake County economy during its second year. Created by the North Carolina-raised hip-hop star J. Cole, the two-day festival brought 80,000 people to the Dorothy Dix Park in early April. Tickets were sold in all 50 states plus Washington, D.C. and the Virgin Islands, yada, 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 20 countries. The 6.7 million figure is a conservative estimate and does not include indirect spending or spending from local residents. So that's a low ball.
Yeah, they're low ball. It's probably up to 10, just estimating. But that's crazy, man. That's shout out to Dreamville. That's just big ups to be able to do that for the community where they hold the festival. That's monumental. You know what I'm saying? That can change shit as far as for that area. But just cool to see, man. I know we wanted to get out there this year, but
driving up the economy, like
nah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that's different.
See, and I'm back on that shit where niggas talk all that shit about what they do for their city.
Yep.
If they they really putting on, they doing this, that. I'm the king of my city. I'm yada yada yada. Are you driving the economy in your city up?
Right.
Like, I get it, but what are you really, what we doing around here?
So I say, are you really out here making a difference, man? Of course, when you get to Cole's level, you can do more, but it's not just on Cole to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
not.
That's on Dreamville. That's on, the people coming out, the other artists that attend the festival and perform. Like it's a group project, man. So that's big time. On top of that, so I'm glad you brought up the number and we talked about how important it is for the expansion of this area, because with these other concerts, the big ones like Coachella and what's the other one, Rolling Loud, like they have the big cities. They have California, they have Miami. Rolling Loud is gonna be in Portugal in July. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dreamville went back home. They went to little old North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
North Carolina.
And made it happen in their home state, J. Cole's home state. So man, it just speaks volumes, bro. That's just live to see. We don't, we always talk about having our own shit. this is a start.
No, this is for sure a start.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we always talk about doing
A hell
man.
of one.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
it started in 2019, and it was a success even then. It shows.
They doubled.
Yeah, they did 40,000 attendees in 2019. It was 3.8 million. They did over 6 million, 80,000 this time.
And like you said, they really lowballing the numbers. They can't even. It's impossible to know what they really did.
Yeah, because of course there were merch sales, things like that. So
Yeah, local restaurants, hotels, gas, food. You know, you can't add up everything, but
you can't add up who all came into the city for the Dreamville Fest.
exactly. But
Next year we're going to the fucking Dreamville Fest,
no,
Cari.
facts.
I put my chips into that fucking ticket last time. Man, fuck you.
Facts. They're gonna probably do 100K next year. You think?
For sure. Especially if they're gonna increase
Yeah, bro. 100,000 next year.
their limits.
Yeah. Shout out to Dreamville.
Yeah, shout out Cole, shout out Eve, shout out that whole team over there. Let's move on. Anita Baker. What was it that Anita Baker was receiving? Was she receiving an award or?
Not sure.
I can get more information on that, but we saw some videos come out how Anita Baker was on stage, I believe accepting something or speaking. She was speaking for sure, and she credited Chance the Rapper for being someone that was very instrumental in helping her receive her masters for her recordings. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that was worth noting.
Hell yeah, because what? Like, you would never think like Anita Baker, somebody as prominent as Anita Baker, would need help from Chance the Rapper. You know, I wish there was more information around that. I don't know if you could find something, but I want to know like what he actually did. Like, what advice can Chance the Rapper give to Anita Baker? Like, I'm curious. Not to say that he can't. I just want to know like, how did that go?
Well, I'm trying to find that info right now, but what I will say is Chance the Rapper is in that upper echelon, that Kanye West-ish space, and he's been in that space for a long time. Mm-hmm. And Anita Baker is an older act that may have been in one of those situations for a long time where she was dealing with record labels that had control over her music since the 70s, since the 80s, since the 90s.
And she didn't know like how to work around it yet.
Right. So it's our generation that took so much time and so much effort on gaining and regaining our masters. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound unnatural to me that someone from our generation took the time to help Anita out with that.
Yeah, man. That's big time, though. Shout out to Chance for doing that. Like I said, Anita Baker, we know that she's a great.
I love Anita Baker. Like,
man.
There's Anita Baker all in my phone downloaded right now. Like, I don't play games when it comes to Anita. When we talk about old school R&B soul, Anita Baker is number one for me. Like, number one.
I feel that.
I don't play games. Like, I feel the rapture, shorty.
Yes, sir. Also, though, same time, mentioned that Lil Wayne was in attendance as well.
Yes.
She gave a shout out to Lil Wayne. Like, Anita Baker tapping in with the culture.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We like to call it the culture. She wants some of that young meat.
I was gonna say I don't know what's going on, but I don't like the likes of this new Anita Baker album.
Hey, man, young cougar, she out there on the prey.
Chill out, man. Not Anita.
Nah.
But I'm getting more information right now. Okay. They said that she was performing a sold out show. She has a residency in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
That's what was going on.
That's live.
Okay, cool. That wasn't an award ceremony, anything like that. But it was cool that Lil Wayne and Chance were out there same night in attendance to see
Anita
that.
Baker. Yeah, that shit live as hell.
And even if they weren't, of course, same weekend type shit. It's a residency, guys. Mm-hmm. I want to go to a Las Vegas residency. I want to take a date out to Vegas, do the residency.
Yeah, that'd be live.
Yeah,
Vegas is cool.
I love Vegas. Love Vegas.
The concerts, bro. So I told you, and I think you've been before, but they got a spot out there. It's a nightclub where artists come perform. It's called Dre's.
I haven't been, but I'm familiar with it.
Dre's, DRAIS.
Yes.
But speaking of who we was talking about earlier, I went. This was 2019, spring, almost summertime, like April, right after Nipsey passed. Rest in peace to Hustle, man. But I was out there and I saw T.I. He performed and killed it.
Damn.
Killed it, man. Yeah, so for sure got to get out there to shout out Dre's. And like you said, it's a whole lot of artists that got the residencies out there. So
I got to get back out to Vegas. The weed is so good out there, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's so good. And those weekdays, like, you can get in there, like get in and out of Vegas super duper cheap. Like they got some of those $25 a nights places.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Buffets inside the hotels and shit like that.
It's cool, yes sir.
Damn, I gotta get back out there. Fuck. All right, man. BT, we're in Legends. We're in older, things right now. BT has announced BT Plus has announced the Martin reunion is happening. It's coming to BT Plus June the 16th. Wow. It's been a long time coming. The Martin series ended in the 1997 era. A lot of things have happened.
Yeah.
Of course, there was a rift and a tiff between Tisha Campbell and Martin in that time. They since reconciled. Tisha Campbell went off to do her own things with my wife and kids, other different TV shows. Tashina Arnold went on to do not my wife and kids. Everybody Hates Chris. Many, many, many other movies and TV shows.
Right.
Carl, what was his name? Carl Payne?
I think so. Yeah, I think his last name
Tommy.
was Payne.
No, not Tommy.
Tommy real name was Tommy too, wasn't it?
Tommy.
His last name I can't even remember, bro. I'm sorry.
Payne, or was his name Tommy Strong on the show?
Tommy Strong on the show.
Okay, yeah.
Martin Payne on the show.
I think it was Thomas Payne. I think his name was actually Thomas Payne, but
Thomas Ford.
Then it was Carl Payne.
Yeah.
But it's getting back together. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's
rest
good.
in peace, Tommy.
I was about to say that. Rest in peace, Tommy. I wish he could be here for the reunion, but yeah, man, Martin's my favorite show. Growing up, bro.
Mine was the Wayne show, but Martin was always second.
Yeah, I could damn near tell you every Martin episode.
Same.
They got, and they may have taken it off, but all the season was on HBO Max.
Oh no, I literally turned Martin on it's either Martin or Wayne's Brothers every night. Okay. Like I sleep with it on.
I was about to say, like, I know I ain't tripping, but this is good to see. I'm glad, like you mentioned.
Shout out HBO Max. We're gonna get us one.
You mentioned that because a lot of people don't know that you have to really be like following the Martin show to really know that there was some tension between Martin and Gina. Damn, my bad. On the show, so of course, I don't want to get into the specifics of it. You just gotta look it up on your own, but you can tell when the tension happened in the episodes because they couldn't be. There was like a restraining order type shit. They couldn't be in the same room together in the scenes.
The entire last season was filmed separately.
So you will see. There's always like Gina will be leaving the scene and then Martin will come in the scene, or Martin will leave the scene and then Gina will come in. Like you just got to pay attention to it, but.
Even on the last episode, pay super duper attention, like when they're grabbing bags and they're getting things like that. Yeah,
you can see it. Yeah, it's when Martin looked older. He got the facial hair, so when you see those episodes, you can pinpoint it from there. Like, okay, this is when the season, the show is about to end, type shit.
I want to ask a question, and then we'll get into the actual reunion and what we expect out of it.
Okay,
that I always felt, but never had this question go on with anyone else. The final 2 seasons of Martin, did they start to throw a relationship type of feel in there between Martin and Pam?
I don't.
Did they not? Especially when they got to that episode when they went to go see Pam, when they went to go see Gina. And they quote unquote had sex in the room, shit like that. When we got around to that,
missed the boat trip.
Yeah, there was points where Martin, I felt like, was really feeling Pam and vice versa.
I'm gonna have to really.
No, am I wrong?
Maybe.
Am I wrong?
Did they stop clowning each other?
I don't think the clowning ever stopped. Okay. No, that never stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and watch. Maybe they had to because literally, bro, like they couldn't be in the same scene together, so they had to give off the aspect of some type of, love or relationship feel, because that was like the theme of the show from the jump. It was always Martin and Gina. You had Pam and Tommy. Cole always had Big Shirley. Then he had that the light skin. I forget her name, but maybe so, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe I'm perpetuating things that aren't true. Sure. But
to the reunion, yeah.
To the reunion, dropping on June 16th. What are we expecting from this?
Yeah, so I expect it to be good, man. I think I'm not sure as far as, I know it's going to be on BT Plus, but as far as like the overall production, like who's bringing it back, I'm not sure of that. But I think they know like Martin is a classic. You can't mess this up. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be in good hands. I'm sure it is. And I can't wait to see it. I expect this to be very good.
Man, this is going to be weird. All right. So rest in peace, Tommy. There'll be no Tommy. Are we going to have cliche Martin, Pam jokes? Is that what we're going to do?
Got to.
Okay.
You know what I think you may not have? Maybe you do. Maybe you have to. Shanae. Does Martin still do Shanae?
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that...
Yes, he does. He has to.
I know, but like, damn. This nigga grown as shit now, acting like Shanae. That'd be kind of weird. This nigga 50.
I know. I mean, unless they want to have her... Like, he can do the voice and have her knocking from outside some door somewhere, but...
I don't know, bro.
Nah, you got to open that door. We got to see Shanae.
Ugh, that's tough.
Do you think that Martin does Shanae? I think that was almost something that he probably didn't want to do then.
Maybe. Because, yeah, it took a lot to, you know, dress up as a woman.
Yeah, you know what it takes to put a nigga in a dress nowadays? That's almost one of those key indicators of things you don't do.
Yeah, unless you're Tyler Perry.
Yeah, or unless you're never mind.
YSL.
No.
Thugger.
Yeah, that too.
He said I got that motherfucking Glock on me though with the dress on, so nigga I could wear a dress.
That Glock with that dick on it.
Nah.
Oh, my fault. That Glock with that dicky.
Yes, sir. But nah, it should be good, bro. It should be good.
Is this just a 30-minute thing? Are we gonna do this?
I don't know. Like, yeah, like,
Are they gonna do a TV show? I hope they don't do this like don't do this like the Fresh Prince thing, where it was just a documentary where we go over I want an episode. I want an episode.
I want a couple episodes to be honest with you.
Oh, you think they're giving you a season?
I don't know what to expect for a reunion. I really don't.
I think we're getting one episode. I don't need y'all to bring me back.
Okay.
But just now that you refresh my memory, there's a lot of things I do want to see in this. We need to see Jerome. Wait, Jerome should have died by now.
Gotta see Lil Roscoe.
There's no way you get to see niggas like Lil Roscoe, man. You cannot see Roscoe,
what
bro.
about Brother Man? Is Brother Man still alive?
I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I hope so. I want to see him. You got to bring him back.
You got to bring Hustle Man back.
You got to bring Hustle Man.
I mean, that's not hard. You could bring Tracy.
Yeah. You got to bring Nipsey from the club, or the little owner of the club, whatever.
Yep. Can we bring the landlord back?
Nah, you probably don't need that.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's why I say there's a lot that you got to still do here.
We never saw her face, so we can get Big Shirley.
Yeah, anybody can do that.
Yeah, we can get Big Shirley back. All we need is a big ass shadow. Man, it sucks that it took this long and that Tommy's not here for this.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Boondocks, you know, because there was supposed to be Boondocks Rebirth, but of course, you know, we had the passing of Pops. That kind of derailed that. So yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I wish that we would do things quicker, but sometimes it just take time, man. You gotta think like everybody has lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and everything can't move on everybody's schedule when they want to.
It's hard to come together and find the time to really do something like this. So whatever we get, we should appreciate it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully we don't have to bash it, but we should really just appreciate the fact that they was even able to come together and give us this.
Yeah, man. Dang, I was about to say, I was like, are we going back to Anita Baker? But I didn't mean to put that on there like that. We can go ahead and get out of the Martin thing. Adidas, they signed a multi-year partnership with the Drew League. They're going to take over co-branding and sponsorship for the Summer Pro-Am League.
Yeah, bro, this is big time. So they're ending their Nike partnership. They've been with Nike, I believe, since 2012 or 2013. But the partnership just come to an end. No beef. They just wanted to go with Adidas because they said Adidas allowed them to be more creative in the ways that whatever they're wanting to do to expand their brand. So this is big though, bro. The Drew League is huge in the summertime, bro. So like, this is a big deal.
I think this is a really big deal because Adidas is huge right now. Adidas is bigger than Nike right now.
I was going to say they trying to jump over the jump, man.
Adidas is the biggest thing in footwear right now.
Yeah.
So only natural they get with the people that are sporting it the most.
The best, yeah.
The hoopers. And I told you guys, Nike, for somebody like a machine like Nike to be behind the Drew League has not been supporting and pushing Drew League to the forefront the way I think it should have. They're the biggest thing that the underground basketball league has. I think Adidas is going to take the Drew League somewhere different. This is going to be the NBA of the summer league. It already has been, but it's been on a quiet level.
Yeah. And that's kind of what they were touching as well. Like they said, just allowing them to be more creative and more free and expand in ways that they want. So, this is good to see, man. But yeah, like you mentioned, the LA Summer Pro-Am League, bro, it's just, nigga, you have the stars come out to this shit. So, yeah, somebody needs to push this and make sure that this is out, like, front page. Like, we should know more about this. I know some players don't really go as much as they used to. What really jumped this off, if you remember,
The
bro,
lockdown.
the lockout, yeah.
The lockout of 2011.
Bro, that's really what jumped this off.
I remember like it was yesterday.
Oh, my God,
Niggas
bro.
was leaving to play in China.
Oh,
Niggas was going to play all these other places. But then it was like, nope, it's fine.
Bro.
You can come play here in the Drew League. I remember, not Kanye. Kobe left China to come back and play here in the Drew League.
LeBron was going fucking nuts, bro. Coming off the championship. He was going crazy.
That was the Drew League was, oh man, it was new, it was fresh. The clips were online on YouTube all the time. We were watching niggas. It was like the 2010s and one mixtapes. Well, we had hoop mixtape.
Yeah.
But do they still do hoop mixtape or is there something new?
I don't know. They still do it.
Okay.
There be some other shit though, but yeah, they for sure still do it. It ain't as prominent. Like, you know, nigga, if you had a hoop mixtape, that mean you was one of them niggas.
Like, yeah, and from 2000 to 2010, if you had an and one mixtape, you were one of them niggas.
Yeah.
From 2010 through, I'll say 16 to 17, if you had a hoop mixtape, you were one of them niggas.
Yes.
Like, you were one of those guys.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure. But yeah, it's not as prominent as it is now, but it's still out there.
okay.
It's still out there, yeah.
But back to what we were saying.
Yeah, just, I don't even remember where we left off at, just with the deal. But Adidas is on top, man. Adidas really is. I know Nike's gonna always be Nike. They're the OG, the originator. Don't get me wrong. But Adidas is being more, what's the word? More diverse. They're wanting to, expand more. I don't know what it is, and
I know what it is.
They have some of the most prominent people on their team.
Black people make a lot of money for businesses.
Correct.
Period.
Nothing else needed.
No, fuck no.
Nah, I know.
No, famous black people are $1. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And that makes even more sense moving on to the next point.
Right.
They have Kanye, DONDA Sports. DONDA Sports has now signed Jaylen Brown and Aaron Donald. DONDA Sports is with DONDA, which is all in connection with Adidas. But yeah, they've signed Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown.
I mean,
what is DONDA Sports doing? Are we gonna do the same thing like Cash Money Sports? The same thing like
yeah, it's probably
Rockefeller Sports, things like that.
Yeah, so
or
like
Rock Sports,
Rock Nation, and then it was actually Wayne shit. It's Young Money.
That's what I meant. Yeah, Young Money.
You say Cash Money. That's what.
My apologies.
But yeah, maybe just like on some sports agency shit.
Okay.
But Kanye, it's gonna be way more than that. Like, he's not just gonna be in a box. But bro, this is big, man. This is so big. Not only because it's Ye, but it's like
he's grabbing some of the biggest of the biggest.
Bro, the biggest of the biggest. But we're doing it for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's. Oh my God, y'all! We just talk about how we always need shit centered around us, and it's like, bro, we have it. We have it in Rock Nation Sports. We have it in Wayne shit. Now Ye is getting into the game, man. It's just good to see. But yeah, you went and got some big dogs, bro. And I think some more dominoes are gonna fall. He was posted up with Lamar Jackson recently. Don't be surprised if Lamar Jackson signs. But shout out to Ye, man. You think so? Yeah, bro. Seen him posted up. So,
what do you think Lamar Jackson's trajectory is? And we don't have to stay back in sports, but
yeah,
he's plateaued okay. For a second.
He got banged up this year, so I'm not gonna hold that against him. We'll see what he does this year. But now, bro, really improved on his arm. So that was really the argument. Niggas tried to say he wasn't a real quarterback; he was a running back. He showed y'all that he could throw. So as long as he just keeps improving on that, he's gonna be fine.
Oh, he can make his way out of that fucking pocket too, though.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He's fine, bro.
He can definitely run his way out of that fucking pocket.
Yeah, bro. He's perfectly fine.
Pro scram, blur. But yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't have to stay there.
Nah, yeah, but just ending it off once again, Adidas, DONDA Sports. Shout out to Ye, man.
Always shout out to Ye.
Bro, I know just outside of the rap, we told y'all last week, you got to appreciate the rapping that we're getting from Kanye. But outside of that, just everything that Kanye is doing right now, bro.
Is at a high level.
We should just appreciate it. Like he's literally doing, the nigga does everything that he says, first off. He'll tell y'all this shit, years back, and he may sound, quote unquote, crazy to you in the interview, which I can understand why you may think that, but the nigga always does exactly what he says.
Every single time.
Every time, bro. And it's kind of, it's not scary because, when you speak it and you want to do some shit, and when you have Kanye's influence, you can do it, but like, it's time for us to start listening. The nigga be telling us exactly what's about to happen, and he does it every single time.
Well, y'all are really fucking dumb for not listening in the first place, and now he's to the point where he doesn't do interviews. So
I know.
Yeah, like, thanks. You didn't listen when he was giving you the game, and now he's not giving game anymore. So
yeah, it's tough.
They have to go to MIT or some stupid shit like that. He's teaching classes, some shit like that somewhere. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was doing some shit like that before Lupe was.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out.
Yep.
We can get darker if you want to now.
Yeah, I'm glad we can just kind of end it off with a few of these topics. But in Louisiana and also Tulsa, Oklahoma, there have been some more mass shootings. Tulsa, Oklahoma was at a hospital.
Yeah, there were at least 4 people killed in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's just the places that, fuck. It's like the places that we have to be at that are the weirdest now.
Right. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So Tulsa at a hospital.
The hospital. They shot up the hospital. Louisiana
was at a college graduation.
Yep.
They killed an 80-year-old grandmother at that one. I don't know what's going on right now. It's a weird feeling in the world right now, bro. It's scary, like you said. Like, you don't know, like, where can we go? Where can you go and not feel like harm is possible? Not feel like you gotta protect yourself. Not feel like, something may jump off at any moment. Like the Louisiana situation, like I said, there was an 80-year-old grandmother at the graduation, just supporting, more than likely. Doesn't come home. At the hospital, I don't have everything on that, but you shoot up a hospital, like, hospital is supposed to be a safe place. It's like, bro, we can't go anywhere anymore, and it's scary to think that because it's not getting any better. We're fresh off the Uvalde shooting. 2 weeks prior to that, we had the Buffalo shooting. It's just like, man, when does it end?
It's not going to end because your politicians are the real demons.
Yeah, I don't.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Did I fuck that up by saying that?
No. I'm trying to see, like, where I want to go with that. You're right.
Like, your Ted Cruz's are your real demons. And this is why this is never going to end.
Yeah, man. It's so much, like,
not the shooters aren't.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we're talking about this real quick because I'm tired. And I think we're all tired because it's a cycle, bro. The mass shootings happens. We protest. We cry out. We tweet. We post on our story. We you know what I'm saying? We tell y'all that things need to change. but nothing ever changes. The politicians is like, they don't care.
Because there's just there's money to be made with people, and they're focused on other things. Like it's so annoying. People are dying in multitude in mass shootings, and what we're worried about is childbirth.
Right, bro. It's
abortion.
Abortion, right. There's more regulation on a woman's body compared to purchasing a gun. Like I will never understand that shit. It don't make sense, but that's my point. It's like,
and people are so afraid of losing guns. God damn. I mean, like, of course, we're from Texas. Nobody wants to lose their firearms,
right.
And it's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
But that's the point. That's not what niggas are even trying to do. We're just trying to regulate,
who, where, why, and how these guns are used.
Exactly, and who is purchasing the guns. Like, there should just be more information, like a background check before a nigga can just purchase a gun. You got people who are really fucked up out here, got mental health issues, really sick, and they can go buy a gun and choose to do whatever they want to do with a gun.
We watched an experiment on CNN where a 13-year-old boy walked inside of a grocery store and tried to purchase beer. He put it right on the scanning belt for the clerk or the cashier to scan and bag. She told him not hell no, but right. He received a hell no.
Like, what? How old are you?
He went into a gas station and he tried to purchase cigarettes.
And lottery tickets.
And lottery. Well, yeah, he went into one gas station and tried to purchase cigarettes. They gave him a hell no. He walked into another gas station and he tried to purchase lottery tickets. They gave him a hell no. They laughed at him. Everybody in the entire building laughed at him.
Right.
And even the kid laughed because I think afterward they kind of found out whatever was a experiment.
Yeah.
The 13-year-old boy walks into a gun show and buys a rifle immediately.
No signing papers, no background check, no ID check, no nothing.
No hell no, because he wasn't of age.
Yeah, bro.
You have to be at least 16 to buy a rifle. Even the ones that you don't have to be 18 to purchase, I believe it's 16.
That's crazy.
But 13-year-old boy, they didn't even fucking ask. The kid looked younger than 13.
Bro, he looked 10.
Just bought a rifle.
Just walked out there like it was nothing. But yeah, that's my point. The regulation is the problem.
It's the country, man.
The regulation is the problem. It ain't about like niggas trying to take your firearms and your right to your Second Amendment and all this shit. I understand that. It's about the regulation, man. Like it's too accessible for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people are really messed up out here, and then they want to go take the lives of innocent people. Like that shouldn't happen. Like, bro, that shit has to stop happening.
It's not.
I know, but like the shit at the school, we cannot have that happen anymore.
It's going to continue to happen.
But like, fam, elementary, like you can't, like this shit cannot happen, bro. Like I don't know. That's why I say I get.
There are no plans in place for anything to change. It's been happening for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna stop shooting these schools up.
They haven't even said anything.
Nobody said a fucking thing.
Yeah, I know, but that's my issue, man. And it's like sometimes I feel bad because I don't want to feel like I'm numb to this shit ever, but it gets to a certain point because it keeps happening. Like I said, we go through the same process, bro. We cry, we outcry, we protest, we vote, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like we've just done everything that we're supposed to do, and nothing changes. You know, it gets to the point where it gets frustrating, bro. And then it's like you get numb to it, and it's like, bro, you don't even care about it no more because it's just like, oh, it's normal, and that shouldn't be how it is. Like that shit is not normal. This is not normal, bro. All these deaths that are happening is eerie. This shit is not normal. It shouldn't be normal. I'm gonna just say that.
It's normal now.
It's eerie,
I know that, and I'm not even trying to combat everything that you're saying, but it is now normal. We've seen it. You see murder all the time on social media. Yeah. It's to the point where a lot of us, yes, are desensitized to it. When I hear about it now, like when I saw about it, the last one that happened in Oklahoma, it was like, oh, again?
Mm-hmm. That's how I felt About the Tulsa. That's the one you talking about? The Tulsa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not like that's like it's not human life and a precious huge deal, but it was like, oh, again?
Right, just like here we are again. So yeah, that's
It was like another headline on my phone. Just again?
Yeah. It's scary, but my last thing that I just want to say for this topic, because as well, like you mentioned on social media, just, you know, since the Buffalo shooting, but even just before that, but on social media, man, there's just been so many RIPs, rest in peace, this person died. I just been seeing way too many deaths happening. So I just want to tell, you know, everybody out there, bro, just stay prayed up. Love on your people. Tell people you love them, bro. Like, tell people be safe. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Like, it's been so many deaths. It's kind of scaring me. Like, I just want to be around my loved ones. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hold them tight and just talk. But check on y'all people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Check on your loved ones. Stay prayed up, whoever, you know, your God is, whatever you believe in. But it's just weird right now. Just an eerie feeling right now that I get is kind of scaring me.
Yeah, man.
You like, damn, what's going on? Nah, bro, I just want to say that, like, you know, because I'm always high spirit, bro. So like, I see a lot of people that's not there, and I'm just like, I wanna help. I want to be a shoulder to lean on. You know what I'm saying? Especially for y'all.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm desensitized towards a lot of this.
Yeah.
I am, but I do tune a lot of this shit. Like, not shit, but like I tune a lot of this out.
Yeah,
like I don't
I
don't keep this stuff in, or like I don't it's not that I don't retain it. I know what happens, and to keep the type of
sanity
right. and level of I'm trying to think
I know what you're trying to say.
Mental health. Like the same way I come in here and say 8, 9, 10, I can't keep this 8, 9, 10
right.
by looking at murder every day.
Right, exactly. And that's my
it's not avoiding it. It's not happening. I'm not doing it.
Trust me, like I see shit and I have to get off social media. Like if it wasn't for the podcast, just, you know, we have to be on that promoting our shit, bro. But if it wasn't for that, I would have been off of social media. You know, I've taken breaks off that shit plenty of times before. Y'all know that with me. Like I could give two fucks about social media. So I be wanting to take breaks, but obviously, you know, I can't really necessarily do that right now. But just wanted to tell people to stay prayed up, man, because it's a lot going on. And you just never know, unfortunately, like what may happen regardless of where you at. You know, we can't even go to the safest place. You can't go to church, can't go to school, can't go to the movies, can't go to the grocery store, can't go to the hospital. It's just like you can't go to a graduation. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a war zone.
Like,
it's a war zone.
So yeah, man, I don't know, but I just wanted to give some love out there, man.
Yeah, man. It's not that I'm not heartfelt. It's just I'm coming from a different place, so I don't have too much on it. Just because I come in and we come in like week and we can talk about it. I just I've been trying my best not to look at it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't even want to see it anymore. Yeah, like my prayers and condolences and hearts out to families, but I do not look at that anymore. As it comes in, I'm going to continue to report about it because it's going to continue to happen, or I hope it doesn't, but nobody's stopping anything. But I don't look at it. I try my best not to look at it. To the viewers and listeners, like, if you continue to look at it, like, that's up to you. And don't ignore it. I'm not saying ignore it. Always, I'm reading up on this. I'm not saying I'm not reading this, guys. I'm just the constant ABCs, Foxes, NBCs. I'm not watching those reports every day. Like, I'll see it as it comes in and I'll move on. I hold that in, but I don't, not fostering images and videos of and thoughts of what it might look like when things happen in my head. I try to let those things out. But prayers out to those families. We can move on with the last thing I think we had. Marion Barber. He was found dead in his residence in Frisco. Former Dallas Cowboy. Known as Marion the Barbarian, running back.
Yeah, man. Like I just mentioned, though, just another, you know, unexpected death there, but yeah, he was only 38, man. That shit is just crazy, bro. Just young. I know he had some issues in the recent years, some episodes, maybe due to football. Who knows? But just wish he would have got help, bro. Only 38 years old. You should just live longer than that. Like that's young, man. But prayers for his family.
I thought he was 38. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. 38 years old.
Okay. Yeah.
38 years
I
old.
thought you had just said something different. Maybe it registered in my head.
Yeah. So, but yeah, rest in peace, man, to his soul, bro. His family, just keep them in mind. Pray for him as well.
He had a brother that played in the league, right? As well, right? Or am I wrong?
Nah, you thinking about the Joneses, Felix?
Yeah,
Jones
Julius
Jones.
and Felix. Yeah, because his brother played for the Bears back when they played together, right? Yeah,
right. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Hearts up, prayers up, thoughts to the families, condolences, and everyone around, everyone that's feeling that. Do we have anything else we wanted to get into today?
Nah, that was pretty much it. Man. We thank y'all once again just for tuning in. We're gonna be announcing a couple of things soon, as far as like we always tell y'all about the numbers that we do, but we reaching goals, man, and we can't do it without y'all. So thank you once again for just tuning in every week.
Absolutely.
Twice a week, you feel me? So we just appreciate that, man. We named off the cities, but we trying to get all 50. You know what I'm saying? So
only a matter of time.
Yeah,
but
man. Just keep tuning in. We appreciate y'all.
All DSPs, keep rocking with us, man. Whether that's I don't have to go through them all over again.
This nigga for the intro all over again.
That was a long ass list, but
man, they know where they tapping in.
Yeah, man. But thank you for listening again. It's been 145 of them. We're gonna get up out of here. It's been your boy Roderick
Cari, we out of here, man.
All right, man.